everybody, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode we defeated Ganon, but we're still here, because this is where the game puts us. So what we're going to be doing from here on out is we are going to be exploring Hyrule a little bit more thoroughly, and we are going to be, not going this way, we're not apparently. There's something metal up there. Hello? Anyway, we're going to be exploring Hyrule, working through some side quests and stuff we did not decide to work through in the meantime. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good jumping off point. We are going to be exploring Hyrule Castle first off, and here pretty soon I hope to be learning and mastering the art of speedrunning this game. I am not planning on doing like an actual submission or anything like that, but I do want to learn some of the tricks and stuff for it. Oh, this ain't too bad at all. But yeah, so we'll just run around the castle, pick up some Koroks and stuff like that. I do believe there is some good loot actually up here above the sanctum. If I can get back up here. Because there's kind of the main hall where the Ganon fight is. And then there's, the areas around. Let's see. Yeah, because these towers and stuff are just... Oh! There's ladders. And that's the... This is not the room, I don't think, but this is... I hope it's not. No, this is above Ganon's heart. This is directly above where the Heart of Goo is. Directly above Zelda. And there is a DLC chest in here, I think.
Is now ready to roll.
Thank you, Daruk. Oh, yep, there it is. This should be a piece of the Royal Guard armor, if I remember correctly. Yep. Alrighty. Nice, nice. Cell shading is broken there. Interesting. There's nothing in that tower, that's just a way back up. Should I go up to the tippy top? No, because there's just a core up there. Well, let's go see if we can't find some stuff. Without dying horribly. Getting mauled. Abused. Alright, let's come back here to the princess's tower. There's some diaries and stuff in here, I know that. What we don't know is... which crate is it? I think it's that one up there. So we'll take the Silent Princess. Get out of my face. I don't think it's visible, but in the Hyrule Warriors game, in one of these crates up here on our shelves, there's a robot, like a little guardian, that's like a major plot point. Yeah, let's read Zelda's research notes. Today I met with Impa of the Sheikah tribe and began my research into the ancient technology in earnest. Impa introduced me to Pura and Robbie, other respected members of her tribe. Tomorrow I embark on an excavation with them. We hope to find ancient tech with which to operate the guidance stones. Today we uncovered some ancient technology that we believe may have the power to control the guidance stone. It's a rectangular object, small enough to be held in my two hands. Sheikah's text is featured prominently on it. It is made of an unknown material, but we believe it to be the same as the shrines scattered across each region. Impa proposed that I hold on to it for now. I hope it leads to some new developments on our research. The stone relic we discovered has been named. We're calling it the Sheikah Slate. We have not found any mention of a name for this object in the records we have unearthed so far. Nevertheless, Pura insisted we call it the Sheikah Slate, as the relic is a slate made by the Sheikah tribe. Feels a bit on the nose to me, but it was not a fight that I thought I could win. We did it. We were finally able to restore some functionality to the Sheikah Slate. We've discovered that the stone slate is capable of producing images, perfect likenesses of the things that you pointed at. Unlike normal pictures drawn by hand, this requires no artist to capture anything in perfect detail. I deeply admire the accomplishments of Sheikah technology. Still, I know there's more to learn. There must be. We believe the Sheikah Slate may have a function that will allow it to control the guidance stone. We must continue our research, and quickly. We've started training the champions who will pilot the divine beasts. It may sound rude that I found this unexpected, but Mifa mastered the controls with surprising ease. Daruk struggled at first, but eventually got the hang of it. Urbosa and Rivali both managed just fine as well. I can finally see the light of hope in our fight against the rising calamity. Robbie has restored mobility to many of the Guardians we've excavated, but we still have yet to find all the Guardians. Records mention a greater number of them, and even other types. They're said to be stored in 5 giant columns that rest beneath Hyrule Castle. The thing is, no matter how much I search beneath the castle, I can't seem to locate these columns. They must be buried deep. Were they perchance designed to sense the appearance of Calamity Ganon and only activate on his return? Countless ancient structures are being discovered across Hyrule, but all attempts to enter them have failed. Records indicate that these facilities are designed to train the hero who is fated to combat the calamity. But the crucial activation mechanism remains a mystery. Is the Sheikah Slates key to activating them? That's Pyrrha's theory, and I concur. And yet, my experiments so far have been fruitless. Still, we must exhaustively investigate all means of opposing the calamity. We must not give up, no matter what. I spoke with Pyrrha about the Shrine of Resurrection we discovered earlier. As we speculated, this particular shrine is, in fact, a medical facility with the power to heal. It is also a long-term stasis function that can be activated and maintained until healing is complete. In the war against the calamity 10,000 years ago, were the injuries so great to necessitate such a facility? If so, I will remain uneasy until we have made all adjustments necessary to restore it to full working order. I only pray that if Calamity Ganon returns, our battle will not require the Shrine of Resurrection's power. You okay, Princess? Unfortunately, hold on, wait. I gotta wait for the cycle. I gotta wait for the cycle. I gotta wait for the cycle. Here it comes. I gotta wait for the cycle. Hurry up, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, you do your little sweeping pass and then you leave. Okay. This is her personal diary. After meeting with the champions, I left to research ancient technology, but nothing of note came to my research. The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relics so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. But turning over these thoughts in my head puts me ill at ease. I suppose I should turn in for the night. Tomorrow, my father is assigning him as my appointed knight. I set out for Goron City to make some adjustments to Divine Beast Varudania. I recall feeling his eyes on me as I walked ahead. The feeling stayed with me so long, I grew anxious and weary. It's the same feeling I felt before in his company, and still, not a word passes his lips. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild, guessing at what he's thinking but will not say. What does the boy chosen by the sword that seals the darkness think of me? Will I ever truly know? Then, I suppose it's simple. A daughter of Hyrule's family is yet unable to use sealing magic. He must despise me. I said something awful to him today. My research was going nowhere. I was feeling depressed, and I told him repeatedly not to accompany me. But he did it anyway, as he always does, so I yelled at him without restraint. He seemed confused by my anger. I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me feel more agitated than I was before. I'm unsure of how to put today's events into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now more than ever. He saved me. Without thought for his own life, he protected me from the ruthless blades of the Yiga clan. Though I have been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn, still, he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow, I shall apologize for all that has transpired between us, and then I will try talking to him. To Link. It's worth a shot. Bit by bit, I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't even resist a delicious meal. When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to stay, but he did. With so much at stake, and so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden. A feeling I know all too well. For him, it's caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to simply be a gifted person who never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that goes unseen by the world. I was so absorbed in my own problems I failed to see his. I wished to talk with him more, and to see what lies beneath those calm waters, to hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I, too, will be able to bare my soul to him, and share those demons that have plagued me all these years. Father scolded me again today. He told me I am to have nothing more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus instead on training that will help me awaken my sealing magic. I was so frustrated and ashamed I could not even speak. I've been training since I was a child, and yet Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. In losing her, I lost not just a mother, but a teacher. My mother used to smile and tell me, "Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end. You can do anything." But she was wrong. No matter how I try or how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Tomorrow I journey with Link to the Spring of Power to train, but this too will end in failure. Such is my curse. I had a dream last night. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, haloed by a blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Would I have heard her if my power was awoken? Or was my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I'm sure I will know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. I turned 17 today. That means this is the day I will finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, we will set out for Mount Linearu. The other champions will accompany us there. I have not seen my father since he last scolded me. Things are too strained now. I will meet with him when I return. Actually, I had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure of a princess, but right now, for no particular reason, I am filled with a strange and terrible certainty that something awful is about to happen. And so it did. Alright, there's not one here. We have, I believe, one more journal in the castle to get our hands on, and that is the king's. Stop. There we go. And there's no way to progress this way. Alright. Alright, here's another piece of the Royal Guard armor. Yeah. Some fancy gear. Which, to be honest, we don't really need at this point, but, you know, carrying on. You know, I've always wondered, and I've never checked. These give wood? Oh, they do. Oh, oh, look at that. Oh, the more you know. Oh, thanks, Rook. Missed that a little bit, apparently.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Thank you, Ravioli. Don't do that. Aha! Here we are. Alright, so this is a little library. There are a couple of important plot points here. There's some recipes for an NPC at a stable, just outside of Hyrule Castle. There we go. That you can use to make the favorite dishes of various court members of the castle. That's a nifty side quest. This actually might be one right here, yeah. Royal recipe number 1. Princess's favorite fruitcake. 2 pieces of fruit, tabantha wheat, a good cane sugar. But what we're really after is in here, as any good castle should have. Aha! I think it's this one. could check my map. Arrows. This is not it, but from here you can see, so if you look at the map where we're at and how we're facing, this should be, yeah, this is the wall of the battlefield we fight Ganon in. Ooh, there's an ore here. Box? Hey! There's also an ore crusher. But I left Daruk's behind on purpose, so. This way. Yes. So it is definitely the big grand one then, yes? How the king got this out on his own, I will never know. Fancy shield! King's study. Here's our diary. The ratings of Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. Today, as the sun rose and a new day was born, my daughter, too, joined this sweet world. In keeping with the traditions of the royal family, I have decided to name her Zelda. I'm not a man accustomed to frivolous musings, but now seems as good a time as any to begin my royal memorandum. Reports keep on arriving regarding the excavation of relics. The fortune teller's predictions seem to be coming true. Calamity Ganon is not a figure or a fable or even a legend. He actually existed in our great land of Hyrule. We must investigate all the relics, learn as much as we can, but understanding the divine beasts alone will take time. Zelda's eyes lit up like wildfire when I told her about the relics. I must admit she has a knack for research. My queen has left this world. Her death was so sudden and unexpected, I awaken most nights unsure if she's really gone. Zelda never cried, never faltered. Not even during the royal funeral or later when she and I were alone with our grief. I must assume her strength is a result of us repeatedly informing her of her duty to be valiant and a steady princess. For a child of merely 6 years of age, her conduct has truly been that of a born leader. Her strength gives me hope. From now on, I must raise her all alone. Now only I remain to prepare her for the difficult future as Princess of Hyrule. Zelda finally reported back after her visit to the fountain. It seems her sacred sealing power is still yet to awaken. It has been a year and 3 months since her mother has passed. Perhaps she is held back by a heartache too deep to heal. If the Ganon prophecy wasn't looming over our heads, I would tell her to take her time, to wait until she is ready. But her situation is dire and leaves no room for weakness, even on behalf of my beloved daughter. My heart breaks for Zelda, but I must act as a king, not a father. I must order her to train relentlessly at the fountain. I was told Zelda went off to research ancient technology, so I had no choice but to confront her about it. She claims she was simply using her day off from training to indulge in a bit of research, but I scolded her. She won't get through her head, forcing me to tell her the same thing I have, repeating ad nauseum. The reason her sacred powers still won't awaken is because she's spending all her efforts playing at being a scholar. In truth, I understand Zelda's feelings, painfully so. She lost her mother, her teacher, before she could even learn from her. 10 pointless years of self-training without so much as a book or a note to help her find her way. Those in the castle talk behind her back, and I, her only family, scold her for her shortcomings. No wonder she wishes to hide away in her beloved relic research. I love nothing more than to console her. But I must stay strong. She must fulfill her duty, just as we all must, even if she comes to despise me. I've been told my Zelda went to the Spring of Wisdom. This will likely be her last chance. If she is unable to awaken her power at Lanayru, all hope is truly lost. If she comes back without success, then I shall speak kindly with her. Scolding is pointless now. I forced 10 years of training on her, and after all that, it seems her power will stubbornly awaken some other way. Perhaps I should encourage her to keep researching her beloved relics. They may just lead to her to the answers I can't provide. For now, I sit anxiously, more a father than a king in this moment. I sit and await my daughter's return. Daddy issues! Thanks, King Rome. I take your money. Alright. So, you know, some background between Zelda and Link, and Zelda and her father, and all that stuff. All well and good. That's pretty much all I wanted in here. There is still one more piece of Royal Guard armor. I'll look around and see if I can find it, but after that, we'll cut outside of the castle. Where's our little bomb? Surely not down here. Maybe down here. Give to me your valuables. Nope, this is just a little bit about a little bit. Whee! There it is. Bonk. Alright. Get you guys outside. Now that I am thinking about it, I don't think I put that in the episode, so that's okay. Come back into yonder shrine. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. I guess I can wake you up. Get out of my bed! Alright. Replace the phone. Swoop, whoop, up. Sheikah Slate and champion verification complete. Activating the Divine Beast Tamer's trial. Blah, 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 blah. Associated locations have been marked on the map. Take hold of the provided weapon and begin the trial. Aw, don't be like that, game. Don't be like that, game. Give. I am Maz Kosha. I now address the one who wishes to master a divine beast. To undertake this task requires unwavering dedication. That weapon defeats foes with one hit. However, the reverse is also true, as its wielder will also fall to a single strike. You can use this weapon's ability only twice within a set period of time, only when it is glowing. When enough time passes, the weapon will regain its sheen along with its power. At the 4 marked locations within the Great Plateau, defeat all the monsters present to prove your power. If you are not up to the challenge, leave this plateau. The weapon will return here, and the trial will end. A one-hit obliterator! This is a fun little part of DLC. A little risque, though, especially given my playstyle. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, we can just go straight to the Forest of Spirits. No need to warp. I am insanely curious as to if this actually works against something like the Talus that's in this area. I forget where they live. Ah. There's a lightning arrow being pointed at me. Oh wait, duh. Hold on. We've already been through this song and dance. Now the arrow itself might still do damage, but I'm safe from these guys now. There we go. Alright, but it is not clear yet because I have not gotten the ding ding. I think that does that. Scary spikes of me accidentally getting killed. Okay, so maybe this one is dead. Maybe this is it. Nope. There you were. Stop that. Whoa! Whoa! What's this? Alright. So yes, there is a... Hey, you did it! Remember there was something. Shrine time. Don't ask me how many tries that took me. Okay. For the next one, let's go to the Abbey. Yeah, we can go to the Abbey. Anyway. Second verse, not quite the same as the first. I didn't want that anyway. We're gonna just sneak up on this friend and smack him with our other friends. Where did our silver one go? Oh, oh, fire. Fire bad. Fire, ouch. Stop that. Where are you going? There it is. Hey! How unexpected to see a traveler on the solitary plateau.
Oh.
Ah, we meet again. Not to be rude, but you don't look so well. Much like this plateau, you're looking a mite dreary. Oh, I apologize. Perhaps it's not my place to say as much. I understand more than most the burden of travel. As for me, I came to this spot to pursue an ancient song about a hero at this very plateau. I can't shake this feeling that we were destined to meet here. In any case, would you like to hear my song? Sure. Thank you, kind traveler. Now then, please open your ears and your heart to my song. The flames crawl, the waters rise, the lightning strikes, the wind sighs. A beast beyond the divine four awaits a hero forevermore. Let not the sound leave horses riled. Breathe in the breath of the wild. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, curious indeed, as it were, I pursued my teacher's old notes and found that song there. What sort of sound could alarm a horse so effectively? Kabam? Kapow? A rumble rumble? Honestly, I haven't a clue. It certainly helps to visit locations that inspired the song. Yes, it helps open my mind to inspiration. Those notes had other interesting songs too, and I plan to visit those locations as well. And with Cass's interjection, I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna call it a day for now, because that shrine always frustrates me to no end, and that's not healthy for me, and it doesn't make good content for you guys if I continue frustrated. So I will catch you guys in the next episode, where we will continue this little journey with our one-hit obliterator. Yeah, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, bye!